What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we have the Thronebreaker Destroyer boss. So this guy is actually somewhat tricky, I would say. Not too crazy, but he does have some things that you need to worry about. So first, let's talk about the node that he has. He only has 4. So every 15 seconds, there is going to be a falter passive. And if you're close when it expires, you're going to get a falter. But if you're far away, the attacker is going to get faltered. And this is a really good node. It actually helps you out for a specific reason. Now he has a alternate node where he basically alternates from SP1 SP2 bias, so keep that in mind. And then also if you well time block, you gain Fury, which is good because you gain some attack. But this guy actually, if you have buffs on you, it's kind of bad, and I'll explain what happens. And then the last node, when he goes 50%, he will gain 25% of power, or 25% of his max power. So that's all his nodes. So this guy, so he has this SIG ability where basically he gains some protection charges, and when you gain a buff, he gains 10. And let's say you get two furies from like the node, because like if you well time block twice, you're gonna have 2 furies on you, and if you have 2 furies on you, he's gonna get 20 of those protection charges. Now the more protection charges he has, the less damage he takes. And with the SIG ability, basically the damage that he prevents from those protection charges, you take that back. So that is the reason why here I am using Hulk with the Silver Surfer synergy, which allows Hulk to go completely buff immune. And there we just nuked him. We can just showcase the fight one more time. So basically we are not getting any single buffs. That's why you don't see any protection charges on him right now, but you're gonna see it on the next fight against Miles. So we completely counter his SIG for that part with the Silver Surfer ability. Now with his medium dashes, you can see he does have that, unstoppable passive, so you cannot really intercept him. But that's where the falter comes in play. You're gonna see that more in the next fight, where I basically use the falter on him to try and intercept and trigger the cooldown of the unstoppable, because then if you try and hit him while he's unstoppable, the unstoppable ghost will cooldown for 15 seconds, which is really good. Now the other thing you need to worry about, here I thought it was on cooldown, is that every single hit of his special 1 gives him 15 charges even if the hit whiffs. The only way to prevent those charges is by actually dexing the hit. That's why you'll see in the last hit I will try to like dex the last part of it. I'll dash into it, try to dex it, because he gains 0 charges. And you also, if you see, lower his charges every time you apply a non-damaging debuff except stun. So you can see it goes down every time I hit him because of physical vulnerabilities. Because if this guy goes up to 100 charges, he consumes all of them and he gains a big power gain, which gives him like 4 bars of power. So if he doesn't throw a special, if the special bias node isn't really in your favor there, you're definitely going to take a special 3 to the face. So Hulk definitely works great with this Silver Surfer synergy. And just keep in mind, sorry about that, my Hulk was a 5-star rank 4. So yeah, you can definitely do that with like a 7-star very easy. So here with Miles, we are gonna, you can see those protection charges. That's because I had this precision. Do you see this? And then when I hit him, I take some rupture damage. That's the instant rupture damage. But because he only had 10, it didn't hurt too much. But Miles is not buff immune, so I really have to be careful of dexing, and I cannot really parry in this fight because I'm gonna get the Fury from the node. So here I actually intercept him when he has the unstoppable because he's faltered. So now it's on cooldown, so I can do my intercepts right now. And the reason why I use Miles here is because if you push him to a special 2, he does not gain charges, so the power gain isn't really that good of a deal. And Miles, he can completely miss the whole unblockable beams, because those are always going to be unblockable. And that is a massive special 2, get some nice shock out of it as well. And Miles has pretty good damage, even as a 5-star. Phase another of that special 2. Then here we're going to make him falter, going to go for the intercept. Now it's on cooldown for 15 seconds. Now I'm going to dash into that, dex the last part of it. You always want to try to do that if you bait a special 1. And then we'll do the intercept, get another special 2 off, and the fight is over. So the Destroyer, yeah, there's definitely some things you need to be careful of. There is the unstoppable, there is, I think, utilizing the falter on him to try and intercept so you can get some more intercepts, because if you take a lot of blocked hits to bait heavies, It might be a little bit tough because he also gains like some passive furies. And then also, yeah, just if you don't use a buff immune, you should not parry at all and try avoiding Dex. You can also like use Quicksilver. He's like Dex immune, so if you don't parry, he's basically pretty good for that. And if you want to use someone that has a slow, he's immune to slow, so you can't really, you know, put a slow on him to just ignore the unstoppable. I also tried Captain America Infinity War. He didn't really work with your kinetic charges. He still goes through your kinetic charges. But yeah, for this guy, best counters, I would say buff immune champions for sure. The Hulk synergy with the Silver Surfer synergy with Hulk. Someone mentioned that, and it worked really well, even like I said, with a 5-star rank 4. And then Miles, if you can bait the special 2s, it's like pretty easy because you can just phase all of it, and then he just doesn't gain any charges from the special 2, which means you're safe for the power gain. Now you could use like a power control champion to ignore the power gain, but honestly, if you can bait special 2s with Miles, do that. And then yeah, just try dexing the parts of the special 1 so that he doesn't get the charges, because again, even if they whiff, he gets them. So like if he throws like 3 special 1s, he's gonna get the power gain, so you need to do something quick about it. But I think one of the best counters that I didn't showcase here is Titania, because on every single hit she has like a non-damaging suppression debuff, so you're gonna just lower his charges fast, and she's also buff immune. So yeah guys, hopefully this video helped you, and if it did, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.